Hi, let's foam roll the lower part of our body today, okay? We're gonna start from the bottom and then work our way up. All right, so grab a wall. Put your foam roller on the floor and then stand gingerly, carefully on the foam roller. Hold on to your wall, don't let go. And then roll forward and back. Start small, start slow. Get your footing. And then as you get a feel for it, make the movements more exaggerated. You can come back onto the heel. Really feels so amazing opening up the heel and the legs. This is a great way to battle plantar fasciitis, by the way. And then roll back toward the toes and the ball of your foot and really get the back of the calf to open up. Feels absolutely amazing. All right, gingerly step off, grab your foam roller, plop it down, rest your knees, the bottom of the knee, onto the foam roller, and then roll forward and back. Can you see me? Roll forward as much as you can. I always shoot for going to the ankle and then back, and just really feel that opening of your shin. Excellent. Now, gingerly come off. So now we'll work the inner thigh as well as the shin. And the best way that I can show you how to do this is I'm going to lay down, because I want you to see this. And I'm going to put my foam roller right next to me. And I'm going to look like I'm falling asleep. I'm laying on the side of my body, and I'm going to place my knee on the foam roller, okay? Adjust it however you need. And I'm going to roll over onto the foam roller into the middle of my leg here, okay? And just got to get a feel for it. Might feel sensitive. Toward the knee, might not be so sensitive. But as you head inner thigh area, oh my gosh, probably gonna be really sensitive. So you can do big movements. Make sure you're breathing. And then maybe try smaller movements. Maybe just kind of focus on one area at a time. Maybe rock into it and then go full Monty. Maybe come back to another area. So this is really opening up my hip. The front of my hip is getting such an opening right now. It's so amazing. And then of course, my inner thigh, which is not loving this right now, but it knows it's for the greater good. So it's putting up with me. And then just keep inching over closer to the body and just feel that tension release. Take a nice deep breath in and out. All right, shin. So you can kind of just drape your shin over the foam roller, okay, and rock it back and forth. Or move over so you can see me. You can straighten out that leg and just work the entire shin. And again, rocking and rolling the body. I'm chilling, but I'm also lengthening and just working out the kinks that are in my legs. We spend much of our lives upright. And so a lot of the blood just gets really trapped in our legs and our feet. The blood, think of the inflammation that's blocking the channels, preventing the blood from freely flowing. So this foam roll is a myofascial release. We are opening up those channels. We're battling the inflammation. And you're gonna feel so amazing. You just really feel the hip open, feel the legs open. And if you have clicky ankles like me, you're gonna feel that clickiness dissipate and eventually disappear. And so just like with the inner thigh, maybe you want to isolate. Let's work out the ankle. Let's do some ankle circles while we work out the ankle, especially if you have puffy ankles. Now again, the sensitivity level is, if it's bearable, if you know that it's for the greater good, go for it. Do this. You will not be unhappy. But if it's too much, maybe try to put a buffer. Maybe a pillow will help to just kind of buffer the sensation that you're feeling that is making this not enjoyable. And just roll. And the manipulation of the calf is the manipulation of the muscle. You're getting into the muscle tissue by manipulating the calf and doing ankle circles as well. For me, I visualize a spliced wire. If you've ever spliced a wire or seen the inside of a telephone cord or even a lamp cord, you see that this is the encasement, and then I don't want to be grotesque, but if there wasn't a foot there, you would see all these cords inside the encasement. And so I visualize the manipulating of the foot is manipulating those cords, getting those cords to work better, to lengthen, to be streamlined, allowing information to travel more freely. Sometimes there's blocks along the way. Sometimes you have to remember the old Nintendo switches or I'm aging myself. The old Nintendo game systems where you had to blow on the game to get it to go. I don't know, for some reason that's kind of what I visualize when I do this. All right. So we did the inner shin. Okay, we did my ankle. We did the inner thigh. Now what you can do is you come up, I'm only doing one side of the body. Come up and roll out your glute. And just feel how amazing that is on your glute. Just opening up this huge blockage, okay? I call it just rolling out the dough, right? We're making some biscuits, we're making some sweet rolls, right? And just rolling out that dough. All right. And then now this area can be so tight, your IT band on up into your hip there. What you can do is, move a little bit farther away from the camera so you can see what's going on here. So you go ahead and put your hip on the foam roller. Maybe move over. I have a small one. I love the small ones because they're so much more, they feel like they're more in tune with my body than the big ones. The big ones can be a little clunky. So then you come over and you just lean onto the hip. And depending on how sensitive you are, maybe you need to stay up here. And again, you can just rock and roll out that hip. But if you can take it, if it's not so sensitive or you're just gung-ho on getting this to release, then you can come down onto your forearm here and then just roll. If you want to come onto the full hip, again, very sensitive, very sensitive. But if you can handle it, go for it. And then just roll out the hip, and then you can come on out and do the IT. Okay, the top of the IT. Oh my word. It hurts now, but you will feel the benefits later. Almost immediately, but definitely later. Okay. And then to come down onto the entire IT, what I usually do is lower myself down, and then I just kind of fall to the side, and then I feel that stretch. While this is pushing into my hip, I'm stretching out the IT. Absolutely amazing. Always breathe. Do not forget to breathe. Remember that inhaling oxygen, you're inhaling life, you're inhaling peace, okay? And then on the exhale, you're getting out the garbage that's inside your body. You are releasing the tension from your body, but also you're getting rid of the gaseous toxins that are inside your body as well. So yeah, I'm feeling it down into my foot. I am opening. When you feel that referral pain somewhere else in your body, that means that you are on the right track and you're definitely opening up that channel, that information superhighway. So then your body's just going to work better, more fluid. Excellent. All right, and then I'm just gonna come on off. And I'll teach you one more thing, then I'll let you go. So back up onto the knee. I'm gonna do my shin. Okay? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna one full swoop onto my thigh, and then come on up into the hip, into the belly, and I'm just gonna lay there. Easier for women, a little bit harder for men. I'm just gonna lay here, myofascial releasing my belly right now. We don't think of how much tension we hold in the front side of our bodies. And so when you release that tension in the front side of your body, it helps the back side. So if you have a lot of pain in your low back, doing this is going to release that pain in your low back. And so you just lay here and breathe. Don't lay here too long. Funny story. Yes, I've done this after a long day of work and fell asleep and woke up 20 minutes later, couldn't feel my legs. Yeah. I felt like I was a mermaid. I had to roll myself off and then lay for a minute to allow the blood to circulate again so that I could actually move. Anyway, so that was your quickie little foam roller to release the legs. You know, our legs are our foundation. We don't really think of how important they are, but once you get them to loosen up, remember the blood and the inflammation is down here. Once you get all that to go, then everything else works so much better, okay? And then you can go for a walk. All right, see you later. Thank you.